breaking news.
Hold on up. Hold on up. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right.
Behind the scenes footage. Do.
Gaia, everyone.
This is my videographer.
Nice to meet you, Hyro.
What is it?
Hyro.
Hyro? Nice to meet you, Gaia.
Alex.
Alex.
Hey, nice to meet you, Francisco. Dennis. Houston. Come on, let's come out here.
Dude, I love all the love, guys. Come on in.
And then here guys, here's the shirts for you guys.
Hell yeah, bro.
I
Thank
got
you.
you guys some stickers.
You're the best, bro.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir. The entourage. Yeah, I'll let you go in first.
Thank you guys.
I know it's kind of sporadic, but we got the couch, we got the stool, I didn't have 2 chairs. All right, guys. Before we even start, again, we'll do a little reintroduction to everything. So thank you guys first for coming. I'm Gaia. This is Jaden, this is my videographer.
Nice to meet you guys.
The GOAT. So if y'all are ever in Vegas, like definitely
Okay.
look for him. He has awesome work.
Appreciate that.
This is Irene, that's my homie.
Hey.
My day one.
My name's Hyro.
Tyler, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Yeah, boy.
Hey guys, it is Gaia Speaks on the Vegas Creative Network, the show, and today we have another episode at this really pretty place with my homie that I just met right now, Relux.
Yo, what up?
Hey, so look, when I first start these interviews, I always talk about how we met, but we just met right now.
Okay.
And I will talk about how, we kind of came into this space together, but we just talked about this recently too, like right before. But I had just dropped my Relax interview with Daniel. And you hit me on Instagram like, hey, can I get an interview? And I remember looking at your Instagram and I was like, he's in LA. And I'm like, okay, like, you were talking too, like, I'll come.
Yeah.
I'll come
I'll
through.
fly out, yeah.
Then I thought that was super cool. I was like, okay, like someone flying out for the show, like that's lit. And we didn't talk for a while. And then we talked again. And we put in a date this time.
Yeah.
And I just threw out a date. I said, bro, March 21st. And you're like, oh, that's my birthday.
Yeah, it was so crazy. I was like, it all happened naturally. It was so tight. And I was like,
That's so
when you told me about
crazy.
the date, I was like, that works so perfect because it's on my birthday.
Yeah.
So I was like, I took it like a birthday gift. Cause you know what, I'm
That's
gonna get
so
my first interview.
crazy
So
to me.
yeah, it was crazy.
I just like, literally, it's the first day I think I told you. And,
Yeah.
And I think that's really cool. First of all, are you gonna have like a Vegas like birthday? Like, are you gonna go crazy today?
Yeah.
Okay. What
so
y'all
right
wanna
after
do?
this, I'm gonna go to Ojos Locos.
Okay.
So it's like a Mexican restaurant.
Oh,
so we're just
shit.
gonna go.
Bro, I haven't even heard of that place.
No,
so
it's
let me know,
there.
put me
My
on.
my boys introduced me to him, so I was like, take me to.
Okay, cool. And you've been here before?
Yeah, we go to EDC together.
Okay, cool.
So me and my friends, we go to EDC. Last time I've been here was when I helped my sister's fiance, dad move some stuff from his house.
Yeah.
But it's already when I come here though.
Yeah.
Because I just wait during festivals or like random days.
Totally. Happy to have you here.
Appreciate you.
Vegas is my city. I'm born and raised here. I love it here. And to see someone from LA doing their thing, want to come here to just speak about their brand, like that's super cool for me. And I'm just now meeting you for the first time. So I just think this is a good time for us to really get into, each other. And, I really want to get into what you do. And because you've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, since 2015.
2015. And I just wanted to ask, let's talk about it. How did it come into fruition? How did it start?
It all started in high school. So it's like I trip all the time because before like me being a designer, I've always wanted to grow up and be a streamer, like a gaming streamer.
Okay.
So first day of school, you know how like they usually give you lists where to go classes in high school?
Yep.
So I went to my first class, and then they gave me like a schedule for like my official classes. And then I seen like film animation pro and photography and Photoshop. And I was like, nah, because it's not gonna, like I always wanted to be a streamer. So I was like, you know what, I kind of want to connect to something that kind of matches what I want to do.
Yep.
So I went down to my counselor's office, and I told him, I was like, hey, can I switch it out? And then she goes like, no, because you just first day of school, you can't really switch until someone else switches, and
Yep.
you'll be able to take their spot. So I was like, okay. So I waited a week. She was like, just wait a week. So a week passes by, I come back to her office, and then she was like, okay, you want to switch? And then I was like, yeah. She was like, are you sure? I was like, yeah. She goes, are you gonna like this class? I was like, all right. She got in my head. I was like, okay, I'll take it.
Okay.
So I had this teacher. His name was Mr. Koch. He's a Russian teacher.
Okay.
And I told him, I was like, hey man, like I want to start a clothing brand because of my cousins. They're film directors for Paramount Pictures. One's a designer for like The 100, Carrots. So he's like, and that kind of just inspired me to go to that route. And my teacher was on the same boat with me, so he goes, you know what, let's do it. So he's like, start off with a name first. I was like, okay. It kind of took me time to start out with a name.
Yep.
So I thought of Relux. So Relux comes from my name. So I abbreviated. So R is for my last name is Torres. E is because my middle name is Emilio. And then L is because my first name is Louis.
Okay.
And then U is because it's Louis too. So I was like, okay, I have that. Now let me add something else. So I added X just because I wanted to make the name look,
Yeah, like cool, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Little vibe
So I was like, okay, so Relux, I like the name. And then I was like, 47 because it stands for peace, balance, and prosperity. That's what 47 stands for. Yeah, so I just connected everything together. So I told my teacher about it. He was like, that's really unique, man. Like, let's push forward. So after that, me and him just got to start getting close. And he was like, man, take this route. He's like, this is meant for you. And ever since that, I've just been dedicated, grinding. Damn. And then the guy that does my prints my stuff is my cousin-in-law. Mm-hmm. So he started off doing the same thing as me, and we started printing out from shirts outside my aunt's house, on the curb. So I remember when he first got his printing machine, he was so happy. He was like, "Let's print some shirts, bro." I was like, "Okay." So from starting from the back of the yard of my aunt's house, started building a relationship with him, and he has a shop now. So he has an actual shop. Yeah.
I have to ask because you said you were in high school when you first started it. So how old are you now?
I'm 26. I just turned 26 today.
Dude, shout out. Wow, come on, bro. 26.
Thank you.
Cheers to more life. Yes, thank you for the love.
For real.
I have to say this too. You came with an entourage, and maybe we'll have a video at the end for that. We should do that. But we'll make a note of that later. But it seems like you have a lot of like real love around you,
Yeah.
You come in a group, and I wanted to ask about that too, like, how do you, I guess you've been doing this for a long time now, but how do you like move in that sense of like, you have like your boys with you have a videographer with you, like, how did it get to this point, you know what I mean?
So it all started with one of my boys, his name is Alex. He had FaceTime me. He was like, hey bro, like I have my cousin, he's a videographer guy, and to me, I see it where like if you want to push a brand, you have to have more than one head to push something.
Totally.
So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start building a team. Yep. So I told him, I was like, you know what, tell your cousin tap in with me, and he tapped in with me, and we started FaceTiming, and after that we just got close, and we had a photo shoot with some celebrity called he's from Flatbush Zombies, Zombie Juice.
I know we definitely gonna get into that for sure.
So that's after that was my first project. I worked with him, and after that we just started getting close. And so since that, I was like, you know what, like, I'm gonna put you as my team so we could build something. Yeah. So that's how it all started.
I feel like that's really where like success comes from, like with the people that like you build constantly with and do the projects with. I remember when I was going through your Instagram at first, personally, I hadn't heard of Flatbush Zombies, right? And I saw Juice on there, and I'm just, going about my business, you know what I mean? We already booked our thing. And I saw them, Flatbush Zombies, on the Breakfast Club.
Oh, yeah,
yeah. And I was like, oh shit, like this is like really official. And How did that collaboration come about?
It's so crazy. I like to speak about this because it's so crazy
cool.
how it happened. All right, so I've been following him for a very long time. I've been listening to music since I was in high school.
Cool.
Same time I started my brand. And I've reached out to him multiple times because he's a celebrity, so it's kind of hard to like get back to you.
Yep.
So I hit him up like in 2022 I did a Valentine's drop.
Yep.
So I hit him up. I was like, hey man, like, you know, let me send you some merch. He didn't reply to me. It took him like probably like 2-3 years to reply to me to this day. Yeah, so crazy. So they went on tour for they have this mixtape called Better Off Dead, but like way back. So they just try to rebuild the tour again. So I tapped in. I have a picture right here. I have a Flatbush Zombies neck tat. So I hit him. So I sent him a picture of that.
That's so real.
So I took a picture of my neck and I tagged him. I was like, yo, I'm ready to see you guys because I got VIP meet and greet. And
Cool.
you know, he hit me up. He was like, yo, that's a fire tat. And then he replied back to the message where I sent him about some merch. He's like, 3 years later, he's like, yo, send me some. So that's how we all got connected.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's how me and him got connected just because of my neck tattoo.
And that was, you said 22?
I reached out to him in 2022. Yeah.
Damn. And so is that like the only collaboration you've done with like someone like that caliber?
Yeah, so far right now, I'm in the works with Joey Badass because of Zombie
Come
Juice.
on.
Yeah, so I'm in the works with him.
Congrats.
Yeah.
How has that like build been? Because 2015 is before the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
And here we are now, and you're still doing your thing. And I also see that you don't have just like T-shirts, like you have all types of stuff.
Yeah.
Right. I wish you gave me a bunch of stuff whenever I walked in here, but I don't know where I put it. It's over there. Okay. Yeah. Let's take it. Yes. So you gave me this. I don't know where the stickers are. No. Yeah. Come. We'll just have it here. You know, just to show.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have like some T-shirts that he brought. Yeah. We got the stickers too. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. See, it's just so nice when I have like multiple people because sometimes I'm like running out of
Yeah, no, for sure.
But yeah, like they got stickers. I'll probably zoom in on it later, but yeah, like how did that all come about? You feel me? Like, did you start with just a T-shirt? Like, how did it happen?
So I just started with a T-shirt. I started releasing just T-shirts, till my cousin, when he got his shop, he started getting a license for blanks. So after that, he was like, man, let's switch it up to something different. He's like, just try to come out with shorts, sweats, anything. He's like, mix it up. So that kind of just gave me an idea where like, I'm gonna make my brand seasonal. So every seasonal, every holiday, I drop something.
Yeah.
I don't like to drop. That's my personal preference. Like, I don't like to drop just like every time because I just feel like I like to tease something first, give it ahead of time, so that way people can know what I'm gonna drop ahead of time.
Yeah.
So that gives you like a little like an audience like, oh, let's see what he's gonna drop.
Yeah.
Because I don't like to drop like just boom, I'm gonna drop a shirt next week. Now next week I just do a seasonal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
I'm so curious too. I feel like the clothing business is so like, because when I talk about clothes and people and they're like, it's an expensive business, it's kind of hard when it comes to like finding manufacturers and stuff like that. And how did you kind of find your way with that? Like, because I know you said you did it in your aunt's backyard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, how did it like kind of progress from there? And is it like a national, international, like?
It kind of is like when you're first starting off, you don't have a license for like blanks. Cause you have to get a California state license to get blanks from. If you go to like downtown LA, they have on 3rd Street they have like Pro Club blanks. So you're supposed to have a business license to get blanks for a cheaper price.
Okay.
So it was kind of more expensive on my end when I first started because I had to pay my cousin a little more extra money for him to supply me the blanks.
Yeah.
So when I did my clothing brand LLC last year, March 8th, I did my brand LLC. I got all the opportunities to get my own license for my T-shirts. So like now I get all my shirts for a cheaper price.
Yeah.
So it kind of just like made me realize that like it's better if you have a license than rather paying somebody else more.
Totally. I also wanted to ask this. I feel like, you coming out here shows your, how important your brand is to you, right? And doing an interview and stuff. And I wanted to ask, like, have you done other interviews before?
No, this is my first ever interview.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, it's my first ever interview.
Yeah. Man, because, like, it's really cool to see you up here. And, like, you're very confident in what you do and as you should be, right? You've been doing it a long time. And I kind of wanted to ask, like, what was that push then? You know what I mean? Like a seeing relax, and were you like, all right, it's my turn? You know what I mean? I should start, being in front.
Yeah.
I don't see I thought you were Jewice when I first was looking through your Instagram, because that was like a lot of his, pictures were on there. And I'm like, oh no, and I went more into it. I'm like, oh no, this is Relux. So, what made you kind of want to be more in the forward front of the camera?
Because because I work in 9 to 5 and I control this too. I kind of took it more like if I already spent more than a decade on my brand, I kind of want to just go big or go home.
Come on.
So I took it like that. So I did everything I could. Basically, I'm just trying to retire my parents at a young age. So for me to do all this, I just feel like I just do it for my mom. And I have a 1-year-old kid. So I was like, what, generation wealth. I'm trying to turn this into a generation wealth.
Okay, so did something happen this year where you're because you're almost a decade, right? What do you...
I just turned a decade last year.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah.
One more time, guys. I feel like we're on Drink Champs, and I always clap at that.
No.
But that is crazy. A decade is crazy, because like I was telling you, I've been doing my Vegas Creative Network for a year. It'll be a year next month. So, and I've gone through a lot in that year, so a decade is crazy. But even after a decade, you doing, new things, right? Doing new interviews like that, that's still, for me, I feel like some people lose their passion, right? Over time. I hear about those stories. And is there something, I'm very spiritual, so we have to get into this, but is there something about this year in particular that made you change things? Are you I'm gonna start doing things that are more, out of my comfort zone, not just the clothes, let me as a personality, or what do you think?
I see it more where I'm pushing my brand to be on the shelves this year.
Yep.
So I want to be on the shelves, at least Zoomies, anything.
Yeah.
That's where I'm pushing it now, because I mean it's kind of hard for me to deal with online orders, because I have my 9 to 5 and it's I get off work pretty late, and then by the time post office closes, so it's it kind of just imbalances my time. So I was like, this year I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna push my clothes onto the racks. Yeah.
Dude, yeah. I'm kind of curious, and you don't have to answer, but what is your 9 to 5? Not specifically, but
I work for a rug company.
A rug company?
Yeah, I work for a rug company.
Making rugs?
I inspect them. I pick them from the airport and I bring them back to the warehouse. I inspect them, make sure everything's good, and then I just go install them at customers' houses.
Okay. Do you have really nice rugs at your house?
No. They're too expensive. Those rugs are expensive. Yeah.
Bro, that's what I asked you. I'm
bro.
Hook me up with a good rug.
There's an antique rug at work that's $63,000, and it's a 5x2 by 11. Yeah, it's super small.
Wait, why? What makes it?
I don't even know. I tell my boss, what makes these rugs expensive, man? He just looks at me I don't know.
He's like, hey, they'll buy it though. They'll buy it,
yeah, for sure.
That's real. So you saying Zoomies, I'm curious to know, is there any other place or dream collaboration that you want either wearing your clothes or have on the shelf?
I get this all the time. My dream calibration is the hundreds.
Okay.
That's my dream. I've always worn the hundreds as growing up. High school, I've always worn the hundreds. Diamond a lot.
Okay.
It got to a point where mom was like, you don't get tired of diamond, you don't get tired of hundred. I was like, nah, this is my first streetwear brand. Yeah. And then on top of that, my cousin also has connections with the hundreds. He was like, you show me that you really want to work, I'll help you out. So
yeah,
I could say we're in the works of getting something with the hundreds.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
shout out to you.
Yeah. So I was like, we're in the works for that.
Yeah. I feel like when it comes to Vegas, I feel like LA and Vegas are cousins.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're very close, very different, but we homies,
Yeah, for sure.
But I wanted to ask, what is it like having a clothing line in LA? I feel like LA, and this is me from Vegas, right? I feel like LA is very competitive.
No, it is.
I feel like people are scrambling on top of each other, right? And not just creatively or jobs, but just it's a lot of people and a lot of things going on, a lot of big artists there, celebrities, all this stuff. So I'm just curious to know, how do you move in LA?
I move where I just said I see myself just the same as everybody. I'm not here for competition. If you want to take it as competition, you're more than welcome to take it. I'm just here for I let my creativity flow. Yeah, like, I let my creativity flow, so I just try to really just focus on being away from whatever, like, my vibe does not attract to.
Come on.
Yeah.
So is that like new because like did you always have that value, or was it like in the beginning you were like?
No, I've always seen it like that. Like,
Cool.
I don't see it where, like, I mean, if you want to compete with me, you're more than welcome to do it. I'm chilling. I'm doing my own thing.
Man, I feel like that's really where the success is, because it's like I don't believe in competition.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't really. Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I feel like everyone has enough space.
Yeah,
enough
for sure.
to eat. You know what I mean? And so that's really cool. I'm like really appreciative that you feel that way, because in that way, you can attract more people who are more supportive of what you do, right? Because you're just genuine about it. You're not trying to just outsell the corner.
I'm not trying to, like, make it seem like I'm just there for the money. Like, no, I'm there because I want people to need to support me.
Totally.
Emotionally, whatever. You don't mean I have to buy a shirt to support me, like,
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Yeah. Did you ever start how'd you start? Like only online, or?
I started with Big Cartel.
Big what?
Online. It's online. It's an online website. I started with them.
Okay.
So they'll have this theme back in the days where they'll create your own template, and then you just submit your design in, and then it was submitted like a shirt. So whenever people buy the shirt, they'll just ship it out, and then they'll just keep half of the revenue. Yeah.
Okay. And then how long were you doing that for?
I was doing that for I started in 2015. I did that I stopped in 2018, and then that's when I went to Shopify.
Okay. And what was that bounce? Where you're like, I want more?
I seen more perks that benefited my brand.
Yeah.
So I took that, and then when I made LLC, Wix gave me a good opportunity to go with them.
Ooh, Wix. So
Wix is a good brand.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to ask, because it seems like you were always really serious.
Yeah, I'm always serious about my work ethic.
How old were you in 2015? 17?
I was 16. I was 16
16.
when
how are you already already serious?
I was just,
he was already on that.
Yeah,
Dude, that's really cool.
Like I said, surrounding my cousins, that's kind of motivated me the most. Like, this is probably the route you should for sure take.
Yeah. Okay, so your family is super supportive.
Yeah, my family is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did they do anything creative?
The only thing that it's so cool, because my mom, she started doing this. Started selling some customized cakes. It was around for my little brother's birthday. So we had some cupcakes going she was doing, and she was like, hey, you want to self-promote your brand, put on the little cupcakes. So I put that little logo on the thing, and she was giving them out to my little brother's little friends for birthday. It was cool.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So she supports me, I support her. She has her own cleaning business also. So.
Okay, so you guys all just do your own.
Yeah, we do our own
stuff.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you? I just can't. I feel like that's a no-brainer. But do you have influence, in terms of when you were young, you're like, I want to just do my own business, not work for anyone?
Yeah, the influence I see is my cousin. I see he's my influence just because.
Was it the one with Paramount?
No, he's a photographer. He's a photographer. Yeah, his name is Alex.
Okay.
So my mom stayed in Mexico a couple years ago, so I had to stay with my aunt, and then I was just raised by him, and he was just showing me everything he was doing. I was like, okay, I like it. So he was like, I'll help you out, and he would just help me on little things I can. He's like, from there, if you got it, take over.
Yeah. So are you born in LA?
No, I was born in Mexico.
Okay, where in Mexico?
Puerto Vallarta.
Okay, I haven't been there.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's touristic, that's what they say.
Okay, you had to send me that place though too. So
really,
when did you move from Mexico to here?
All right, so how it all started is I'm the oldest one in the family.
Okay.
My dad wanted his firstborn child to be born in Mexico. So my mom was like, okay, so
she's like, but eventually.
Yeah, eventually I'm gonna take it back. So I brought here when I was 1, and I grew up in Hawthorne, California.
Okay.
And ever since that, I just grew up in LA.
Do you go back often?
I went back in 2010. I stayed here for a year. Yeah, and that's when I came back, and that's when I went to high school.
Okay, so you haven't been back since?
No, I haven't been back since.
Do you want to go back?
I want to go back. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
Because I feel like everything's just so
should.
chill, calm.
I feel like you did your thing, like here in Vegas. You know what I mean? Like go back and just be like, look at like,
Yeah.
you know, flex a little bit.
My dad called me. He's like, come back over here. I was like, I just can't. Like I say I can't because I have my 1-year-old kid. I can't just leave him behind. And then
Oh yeah, totally. How is that now?
It kind of changed me for the better though.
Yeah.
Because once I found out that I was dad, I kind of just took where Relux should just keep going crazy. So that's why. And I feel like me having a kid, I just kind of just humble me where in fact we're like, just stay silent and do what you got to do, bro.
Yeah. That's really cool that you have like you just did 10 years and now you have a little kid.
Yeah.
What is it, a boy or girl?
A boy.
How does that feel? Like in terms of like I know you said like, you know, you have to think differently about things, of course, as a parent, but like does that make you even want to go like I want to say harder on your business? Like, do you want him to see you like do like bigger business deals and be a business
definitely.
guy?
I want it to be like I said, generation wealth. So if I want to pass it on to him,
Cool.
you know, take over.
That's really sweet.
I had taken from my pop-up. I had a little pop-up in downtown LA, I think like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I did him a little onesie. It was Relux.
Oh,
and he
that's
was
so
just there with,
You did a Relux little onesie?
yeah, for him, yeah.
Oh my God, that's the sweetest thing ever. So how easy is it for you to just like make things like
How
onesie.
I come up with my designs is sometimes I'm just driving randomly and I see like little small objects and I just picture it together and that's how I come up with designs. But I have to type it on my phone on my notes before I forget.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to ask this too. What roles do you do in terms of Relux? So I'm talking about all of it. So like, you know, there's photography, there's editing, you know, marketing. I wanted to know what kind of like roles that you take on. So I know you have a team too, but like what roles do you take on? And if maybe you had all the roles when you first started, but now you don't.
So when I first started, I was doing everything I can. Like I had to leave. It was time I had to leave early work for me to go ship the shirt out. So it was kind of, I took care of the shipping. I took care of the customer support on my website. I took care of return orders. I took everything as I can. But slowly, since I'm starting a team, I'm kind of just want to be more, here, bro. Try to take over for me too. Like help me out and I'll help you out. You know.
More efficient.
Yeah. So I'm starting to do that.
Who was I think you already told me this, but who was the first, like what was the first role that you're like, I need that help?
Mainly the shipping.
The shipping.
The shipping is what I needed to help the most.
Yeah, because what does that look like? Like, so you do your drops, right? Like seasonally?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if that's a word.
Yeah, I
but,
do seasonal jobs. Yeah.
Yeah, so you do your seasonal drops, and is it like you and your team like get together and it's like, all right, it's gonna be, you know, big. Like I don't know what it looks like.
Honestly, like when I do seasonal drops, I just kind of just think of it on my own. Like, you know, this is what I'm gonna do. Valentine's drop. I had an idea. I have my designer. His name is LV Logos. He's from here, Las Vegas.
Yep.
And he was like, "I help you out, bro. You help me out. I help you out." So I was like, you know what? I throw him ideas, and he threw his ideas. Like we put it together. So he threw my idea first. He sketched it out, drew it, and then he's like, "I'm gonna add my idea, see if you like it." And yeah, so he helps me. I help him out. So
That's really sweet.
yeah, and he's starting his own clothing brand too. I was like, bro, I'm here to help you out.
Yeah, how many people around you like are creative?
I have a couple friends that are having their own clothing brand. I have a couple friends that are starting their podcast.
Okay.
And they need people to print shirts. So I was like, you know what? I have my cousin a lot who does that. So
Yeah.
you know, just hit me up.
Yeah. How do you feel about like putting other people on, you know, I don't know what like okay, look, you did your brand for a decade, and I feel like at this point like you probably know the game in and out, you know what I mean? Like is there anyone like that you help out in terms of like coming up and you know, because even me too, I'm like, I want to get into clothes too, you know what I mean? So like, I always like to know like what that process looks like and like maybe what to look out for.
The person that really do help the most is my cousin-in-law. Because if it wasn't because of him, I wouldn't have be able to print shirts on. Every time people ask me who prints your shirts, I send them directly to him.
Cool.
I was like, man, take over, bro. He's like, I appreciate you for sending him. I was like, I had at work, I have this dude, he's starting his own clothing brand, and I send it to my cousin too.
Yep.
So I was like, you know what? If you help me, I'll help you.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is. I don't expect no money. I don't, you know, it's all. generosity. I do it because I want to help you out.
That's really sweet. Yeah. And I have to mention that you, I don't know if we mentioned this already, but it's your birthday today. And today is March 21st, 3, 2, 1. So when you look at the numbers, I looked it up and I was like, it calls for like new beginnings, right? And like fresh starts. The spring just started. And you know, you came out and did something, you know, for the first time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, is there anything that like you really want to do? And it doesn't have to be like clothes, but like, is there something that you really want to like do?
Yeah, it's, I want to do. I want to actually do those energy drinks from my brand. I want to divert something different. Yeah, I want to start
do energy drinks.
Yeah, some Relux energy drinks. I want to start doing to that. I just got to find the right people for the CDA for the license. That's all I need. That's all I need to find.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to hit that. Yeah.
I feel like energy drinks are so like. I feel like they're getting cooler in the terms of like marketing.
Yeah.
And not even just energy drinks, but I'm just thinking about Liquid Death.
Yeah.
You know, and how cool they are.
When I went to a show, I went to Smokers Club a couple years ago. They were giving out free some Liquid Death, but I thought it was beer. Because they were giving them out. It looks like it's beer.
Like it looks like
so
alcohol.
My brother was like, I'm gonna get one. I was like, you're gonna be driving, bro. He's like, it's water. And then I was like, all right, let me see. And it was water.
Isn't that so weird?
It was weird,
but that's cool. Like, it's just like the art of marketing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And no matter what, like, if you just make it look cool, I'm already like intrigued.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I'm like, and Liquid Death Loki is good.
Yeah, look, don't they have like the flavor ones now? Like the
I'm saying. But personally, I feel like it's weird to drink Liquid Death. So I'd be like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know about that. But yeah, did you first start with this logo, or did it like happen over time? Because like even like what you have now, I'm sure this is what the Valentine's.
Yeah, this is part of the Valentine's.
Yeah, it's like pretty and cute. And maybe if you can go to the camera, maybe you can see it a little better.
Yeah.
But then we have this one, and this is like rough. You feel me? It's like metal. You feel me?
It has put the design in the back.
Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is crazy. I didn't even see this in the back. This is so dope. So yeah, where does that come from? Like, why Valentine's and then something like this? You feel me? Like.
So that one was part of my 2015 collection. That was a volume. I did a volume 3 for this one.
This is crazy. Yeah. Wait, when was it?
This was I did it last year.
Last year?
Yeah. This last year ending December. So this is the one where I had a zombie juice model for it. So I took it, like I ended up with a pretty good banger.
Yeah. I want to talk about that too, because I was like, man. So you've said that you listen to, I have to fold it and like put it back. But you said that you listen to Flatbush Zombies like forever. Not the best folder. But and then, the tattoo. So you was like already in there, like, you know what I mean? Like you're a fan. How did you feel whenever like he reached out and y'all were able to meet? Like, how did that happen?
When he reached out to me, I was like this can't be real. So I was like, I closed my app again. I was like, it's fine, I'm tripping.
Oh, that shit was cool.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. So I opened it up and I was like, damn, like, he reached out to me and we were talking, we were chopping it up and he was like, here's my number. So he gave me his number. And after that, we've just been chopping. And he invited me to PuffCon LA. It's a Puffco festival. It's like a cannabis festival. So he has his own cannabis clothing brand. It's called Talking Terps.
Okay, yeah, so I saw that on his.
So he's like, just come through, bro. Come help me out. So I was in his booth. But then I was like, I just walked around. So it was cool.
Yeah, that's super cool. Like, and you guys like work often together? Like, is it like a partnership or just like whenever he's? I
kind of, since he's been low-key helping me out in a way where like he talks to me, he checks somebody like randomly, like, what's up, player? How you doing?
Cool.
And I show him some design. He was like, switch it up a bit. So I kind of take it like he's kind of like a mentor for me in a little bit.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, so.
That must be so crazy to have like such a full circle moment.
Yeah.
Is that, and I'll ask you too, it doesn't have to be that moment, but was there ever a moment in your career where you're like, oh, I made it? Kind of vibe, or like this is, I'm really him, or something like that?
Yeah, I think I took it where I did an LLC because I got this opportunity with Walmart. They want me to send my merchandise to their warehouses. I have a partner deal with Amazon actually. I sell my clothes on Amazon too, so And after that, I was just take it like that.
Yeah, dude, that's like super cool.
So you know, I had all these perks I could do. So I was, you know what, I'm that guy for now.
Yeah, that's cool. That's like a really cool feeling. I felt like that today. I was walking around. I was like, hey, I've got an interview later today. So I wanted to ask too, like, do you travel a lot for Relux? Like, because I know there's like, because I was talking to Daniel about this. Again, I don't know much about clothing, but you know, there's like conventions and stuff, and like,
my cousin, the Prince of My Shirts, he's gonna host a printing pop-up for his printing shop, and he was like, bring your racks where you can sell your clothes. He's gonna host like a pop-up, so he's gonna have other brands come in. And he told me he's right there at the convention, right there by Staples Center. Mm-hmm. So we usually host like Comic-Con. So he's gonna host his first ever pop-up there.
Dude, that's so dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Dude, shout out to you and them. And we do have a surprise for you. Or maybe we don't. I don't know. Irene. But it's okay. I thought I saw her and then, damn. But hey, we don't know yet. We don't know yet. But yeah, is there any place that you like, want to travel to?
I actually traveled to Arizona and Tempe. I did my homeboy. His name is Gleam. He's a DJ artist.
Yep.
So UK based, and he was booked for a show, and he reached out to me. He's like, hey bro, you want to have a good opportunity? I was like, yeah. He's like, I'm gonna plug you with this guy. He's a host. He hosts shows for that. So I was able to collaborate with the whole venue guy and then my homeboy. So we did like a shirt together.
Yeah.
So it was in Tempe. It was July 2nd we did that.
Yeah. Is there like anywhere else you want to go? I'm talking about like international.
Travel. I want to travel to New York.
New York.
New York. Yeah.
What would you want to do in New York?
I know some dude. He makes mirrors. So he makes mirrors for like Drake. He makes mirrors for like other artists. Yeah, like reflection mirrors. Okay, so cool. I'll show you his page right now.
You gotta show me, because I'm like, if Drake and stuff, I'm like, I wonder what kind of mirror.
Yeah, he's like, he did like an OVO mirror for him.
Okay,
it's pretty
cool.
cool.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. So you want to do like a Relux mirror?
Yeah.
Period.
And so he's like, come out here and work, man. But he'd been MIA, so I was like, I'm gonna just wait for him to reach out.
You know, everything in due timing. Yes, bro. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Can I get that water? Happy birthday, dear Relux. Happy birthday to you. Bro, we even got you a bottle, you feel me? Yes, sir. 26, come on. Make a wish. Yes, bro, we got our cups.
Let's go.
Bro, yeah, take your time with the wish too, man. We got a few minutes in this interview, so.
My wish is All right.
Yeah, lock in. Dude, they sparkling, bro. Dude, why are they sparkling like that, bro? Hey.
Thank you.
Yes, bro. Oh, nah, bro. We got the fucked up candles, bro. Are we singing again? Nah, these not gonna stop, bro. But like,
they're not.
I don't know. Hold on, I got an idea though. Hold on, I got an idea though. Wait, do we have a little like cup or something? Nah, bro. Oh yeah.
Third time's a charm.
It's like just infinite wishes. All right, we're gonna put them in here. Dude, happy birthday, and I'm very like grateful that you literally decided to come here in Vegas. Cause where else, you feel me?
For real. And I appreciate you guys for having me also.
Yes, of course. Ah! Dude, that's why we wanted to get this on camera, bro. I'm so sorry, bro.
No, you're good.
Whew. Dude, let me get these out before I even start speaking anymore, bro, because I'm scared as hell. Oh. Dude, these are like...
They're
I did not think they were gonna... Dude, this is like not serious. Woo! Okay, guys, gonna get a round of applause for that. Woo! Dude, I was fighting for my life that whole time. You see me, bro? But bro, yes, happy birthday, bro.
Appreciate you guys.
Cheers to more life, and it is so cool that you've been doing this for a decade. And, you know, I'm very grateful that you came out from LA. That just means a lot to me. I think that was the first one that's like not necessarily locally Vegas, but I don't mind that because, you know, if you want to come here and do business, you know what I mean? Vegas is a great place to do it.
That.
You know, before we start, you know, wrapping things up, I want to ask, like, I'm going to open it up to you for whatever you want to talk about, you know, and promote, support, whatever. But what do you also want to leave, you know, with people, you know, in terms of like, you know, think about, you know, your whole decade of work and your support group and like, what do you think people should know? Like, what's a very valuable thing that you can offer to people?
I could say is appreciate the people around you that are supporting you. You know, don't take it for granted because not people like that don't come around like that. So just appreciate the people around you.
Yeah. Anything to look forward to this year? Any drops? Any collabs?
I have a collab going with Joey Badass, so you guys be ready for that.
That's this year?
Yeah, this year.
Dude, congrats, man. That's so lit.
Yeah.
Whew, I have all these ashes and shit. Well, in that case, bro, it was a pleasure meeting you.
I appreciate you guys.
You know, Aries with Sagittarius, you know, we just had to have some fire.
Yeah,
you
for
know,
sure,
within the interview. But thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Let me wait. How long are you staying for?
For 4 days.
So like, when do you leave?
Sunday.
Okay. We might have to do something.
Okay,
we might
for
have
sure.
to do something before you leave.
All right.
Just because we got to turn up as Vegas, you feel me?
Yeah,
So,
for
like,
sure.
we
Yeah,
gotta do
yeah,
something
for sure.
But yes, I will conclude this interview. Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you guys.
I'm going to put all of Relux's socials on there. And honestly, Jaden, if you don't mind, could we have like everybody pull up right now? Because there's a lot of people in here. So yes, everybody pull up.
I know.
Should we go up there? Or? Okay, let's go up here.
Up here?
Yeah. So, okay, 2 things. And keep it filming. Okay, we're gonna take a picture after this. But yeah, everybody. We gotta say something though. Like, what? Like,
Relax.
we're gonna say 2 things, okay? All right, we all get together. We're gonna say 3, 2, 1, relax, okay? And then the second time, 3, 2, 1, Las Vegas. Yeah? All right, okay, ready? Yeah. Okay, ready, guys? All right, we're gonna say relax. 3, 2, 1.
Relax.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Las Vegas.
Hey, concluding. Let's go.